Hi friends, my name is Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I would love for you to join me for this ride. We are checking out artists that are both old, new and everything in between. We have also been checking out Ren. Now I fell behind with music and I started this channel because I didn't know, or I felt like I didn't know a lot of music. I hadn't consumed enough. I've consumed loads, by the way, but I just hadn't heard all the greats, and I'd hear some absolutely brilliant work and I'd be like, oh, I wish I could share that with people. I wish I could take accountability and learn more. I wish I could consume more. So that's why I'm here. And if you like the sound of this and you would like to follow my journey and I will share some recommendations to you, and hopefully you can share some recommendations to me. Please like and subscribe. Now, I mentioned Ren. Ren is one that I have discovered on this journey, so I'm super grateful for that. And I started with Vincent's Tale, the Sunflowers prologue. I literally recorded that a few minutes ago, but in terms of me publishing this video, it's probably a day or two later. So hello if you're returning. And I'll hopefully link the prologue in here too. Now we are going to listen to Vincent's Tale Self-Portrait. I also realise that I haven't got the lyrics for that one, so Self-Portrait, I've still got the lyrics for prologue. Okay, we've got it. Let's watch it. I might watch it once all the way through and then a second time tell you what I'm thinking and feeling, but it might be that I decide to jump in and just talk, because there are a lot of cool things that Ren does that sometimes deserve that, and ADHD, I can't always control those urges. So we try. This was where it ended. Okay, so we've seen this bit, but we don't know where he's going to go. If anyone plays Fallout, it's giving me that Fallout vibe. Oh! Is that the same? Is that the same guitar? Oh! It's you! Oh my... Oh, he's gonna play. He's gonna... They're gonna have a fight, surely. It is the same tune, right? Slightly? Is it slightly out on purpose, maybe? I think.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I'll work for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in a dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me.
Alright, yeah, we might not make it through without stopping, clearly. That was very powerful. I just wanted to take a moment before I get really upset. Kind of saying, look what you've done as a society, maybe as a government, as a you failed us. That's so true. And coming back, being angry about it, wanting to do what you've done to me. This is why I'm like this. You've done this to me. This is why people are like this. Oh, I might have got that horribly wrong, but that's what I've taken from it anyway.
Country, what you've done to me.
Wow.
Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. Might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list. The pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate.
Uh-oh.
Let's fucking have it then, you prick! Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes.
Shit.
Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate, kick martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
I love these.
So it goes in the absence of the light.
Oh,
The
okay.
devil sows a seed in either mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him, hate the world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him.
Oh my god.
He hears the sound of a copper, hot up on his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror. And swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow. And shadow ban the problem man, a sold for $1. And keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast.
So this bit was already kind of spoiled for me, which is a bit of a shame. People love to spoil things. So I'm not surprised, but I didn't know when he would come in. But interesting, he's just come back after being on leave, probably because following him shooting Screech.
By his past, not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
That dun, 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 that sounded like a part of a tune as well. It's been a while since I watched the other ones, but there's definitely tunes that's melodies that sound like I've heard them before. Oh, cut, stop that. So we haven't, okay. That was the end. Okay, I don't think he's released any more for Richard's Tale, as far as I can see. I do want to watch that again. That got me really upset because of the whole sham of society. The message of like people swallowing their morals, of the reality of working so hard to the day you die. Ren seems to be Vincent, so that does seem to make sense. Anyway, let's watch that again with a lyric breakdown. So.
Down by the Mississippi shore, and for you my lonely heart is calling.
So he's drank far too much, in my opinion, and he's ready to start war with anyone who's existing in front of him. I feel like we have heard that melody slightly differently before, but now I want to go back to the other stuff and see if I'm right or if I'm just thinking it's similar. I love that bard sound. People call it bardcore, as one of Ren's many sides of genres that we don't put him in that box, but he's a master of it. It's like a musical. The waviness is really cool. Makes me feel a bit motion sick.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you all. Say that with pride, it's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
Just, also the come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. He does say something about miserable prick later on as well, or something prick. He uses that word again. I don't know if it's the same sort of. Oh no, let's fucking have it then, you miserable prick. Oh, you prick, sorry, you prick. Just another use of the word, I guess. I'll do what I want. I'll drink till I'm sick. Sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. Sick of this whole thing going round and round, going through the motions, probably. I'm sick of these pavements I find myself on. Just sick of it all. Great Britain, I hate you. I will say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. It's kind of obvious, right? But the state of the country, it's kind of, what has the world come to? Why are we living in poverty when this is something that the corporate greed machines have created? People with more money than sense, and keeping the rich rich and the poor poor. It's such a shit situation.
Violent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I'll work for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me.
Also, just grabbing a drink from this guy, it's like, I'll take what I want. He mentioned nothing comes free. Yeah. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. It's kind of saying, look, what have I got out of this? I've given my all to something that doesn't give its all to me. And that can make us feel a ton of different things. Whilst we shouldn't be entitled to certain things in terms of like friendships, or, you know, saying I've given my all to a friendship and it's not been returned, I have thoughts and feelings about that. And, you know, we all have lives, we all have struggles, we're all going through stuff, and there are reasons for things maybe feeling one-sided sometimes, situation by situation basis. But when it's about a place where you live, a country, a government, a society that we should feel like we're being looked after, that we have, that whoever's in charge has our best interests at heart. And a lot of that, it's lost sight when there's money and things that bring money do. When there's war, when there's money, and when there's things that make people greedy, oil, just ownership of things, territory, you just think like, what are we doing? What is important here? Not that shit. It makes me so angry and upset that can be the state of the world due to some decisions. And it's really good that Ren is talking about this, and it can spark a lot of debate. People might attack me for getting upset about things, but we have a right to talk about these things and talk about it like adults, and really think about what is going on, what's right about this, what's wrong about this, what can we do, if anything. There should be something that can be done. Spreading awareness is one thing. Influencing people in this case, it's kind of a riot. I'm a menace. I'm gonna absolutely cause mayhem. It's an uproar. Why? Because what else can we do? And that's why there are reactions like that as well. Gosh. Oh, it's not a drink, it's this.
Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. My reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list. The pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick!
So, let's go back to the lyrics as well. Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Make some, leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. Just want to destroy everything. Admitting that he is drunk. But these feelings are here for a reason. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth. And I stay so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So being complacent, kind of just accepting it is what it is. We don't do anything about it. What does that do? Nothing. So I think it's pointing out the fact that if nothing is done, it will stay the same. What else did he say? I'm just gonna. There we go. My style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. Sorry, I keep clicking on windows. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your mouth, you fucking slut, is what he said. It's a good. Obviously, he's walking past these people. He's angry. He's just telling to shut up. Does what he wants. This style of self-expression, him sharing this, it's like it's showing how big of a situation this is, that he needs to talk about it, because it's not going to go away. So it's thrown up upon these pavements. Shut your mouth if I say. Banished angel. So he's not a good person. Banished. An angel is a person that brings good to the world, or a good being, good entity. I am Lucifer, the devil. My reign like Genghis Khan. Again, like comparing that to people that we've heard of. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. Just absolute destruction. I'm the victim of the victimless. The pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick. Basically, yeah, just I'm an absolute menace. I'm the victim of the victimless. I can't seem to. My brain doesn't want to compute that right now. I'll be honest. The victim of the victimless. People that aren't victims, the enemies, the people that create victims, they're not victims themselves, but he's a victim of. I think I've confused myself more. And And then now he's going into the street fight. I really love the way the camera is moving about, the way he plays quite violently in his anger. I think that's really good.
Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes.
Also, notice how he's like with it now. He's not all over the place drunk. He's kind of, it almost feels like he's telling it from outside of himself, perhaps. Giving an overview about the rules of the street fight.
Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
It's almost like he's giving him a false sense of security, like, calm down, the police are coming, I'm gonna stop, you stop. And then he still glasses him in the stomach or wherever and leaves him for maybe dead. Fools, they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. I wonder if that's more of a metaphor of like clumsy decisions, and get beaten metaphorically. Rules of the street fight are simple, maybe like being streetwise. Anything goes, keeping the street pretty firm on your feet, stand your ground. Don't let anyone harm you, but also pays to be sweet on your toes. Be tactical, don't make a scene, I don't know, or just be aware, be ready to take whatever's coming. I don't know. Fools, they've fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. So obviously if you don't move in time, punch will connect and you've been hurt. And then he says that he wants to break the little prick's nose. This kind of talking about what he's doing. Throw a punch, swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick collar tip, like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage body. Karma served like a carbonated cola on a crucifix. I'm trying to imagine what that means. Like, carbonated cola is like brown water, fizzy water on a cross, a crucifix. Is it more like blood, but it's dark? Not sure. He also says, kill, Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, double tap, rude boy, kill or be killed, do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill, blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill. Yeah, so I guess it's having these like dark urges. It almost said like doing it for fun, not almost saying, it says do it for the fun, do it for the thrill. He gets a bit of a kick out of it. I love the different turns it takes, the different sounds that the guitar has for different segments, chapters within a chapter, and then the camera. His friend Sam was involved in this as well, I saw at the end. Ren directed it. Talented.
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil sows a seed in either mind.
That voice, I almost forgot that this was coming after the first time. It's just such a beautiful sound, but it's sad. We'll listen to the whole bit. I won't interrupt throughout that verse now.
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil sows a seed in either mind. Vincent went shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to all made him hate the world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him.
I love he's done that a few times before, and it really suits him. It's got a kind of almost reggae feel to it. So it goes in the absence of the light. Basically, in dark times, in dark situations, in dark societal creations, the devils sow a seed in idle minds. They were talking about sowing the seeds in grass that doesn't grow in the last part. This makes sense for that as well. Evil, people become evil when they're not nurtured properly, when they're brought up around bad people, bad situations. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. Hide from the bacon is another term for police, pigs. Just talking about that he's running. The call to war made him hate the world. The world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. Literally, all of that, it's so sad. He's grown up, he's not been well looked after. He's not had a great upbringing. Is Vincent the... No, was Violet the child of Jenny? Jenny was pregnant and Violet was Jenny's child. And I've got confused at the end of the Violet and Jenny and Screech's tale now. I wonder if we know if Vincent is connected. Anyway, just the fact that it says made him hate the world, spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. It's the whole point of this, isn't it? That all of this bad, evil stuff, he's been let down by those who are supposed to teach him the right things, morals, and all of that has shaped him to be what he is now. It's literally the whole message of these tales is that this is what happens when you're not nurtured, or this is how people become due to this. There's a reason behind it.
Hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, hot up on his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but Don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror. And swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow. And shadow ban the problem man, a soul sold for $1. And keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it, or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her.
So in that he knows the copper's coming. He's still drunk, he's mad, he's raged, he's got this adrenaline from fighting. He doesn't care at this point. It says he's kind of given up, trying to hide his mistakes, trying to run from the law. He's just got to give himself up. What's the point? He's already destined for this. Why fight it? Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, and then follows by what a shocker. Because really, yeah, are we surprised? No, that's the sad part, I think. Where the greedy eat the poor. A holy war, the chosen prosper. So the people that got dealt a great card, kind of referring to them as the chosen ones, they're the ones that prosper. The rich prosper. The people that do alright and have had good upbringing prosper. But some are never chosen, and he's highlighting these people that were dealt a bad card from the start, that have done, I mean, it shows that he's done his 9 to 5, he's put his time in. For what? Some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. That's really hard. They don't have a chance. They don't get to grow and develop and do well. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock. But don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. Just kind of, here's a distraction from all this awful stuff going on. Watch a brand new show on Netflix to distract, it says. Swallow all your morals for a retweet or follow. Like, what does it really matter? Followers, retweets, popularity, fame. Who cares? But some people care so much that they leave their morals behind for it. Selling out is exactly what selling out is. Shadow ban the problem, man. Like, hide. I don't know if he's talking about shadow ban the problem or shadow ban a problem man that's creating issues or arguing and just silencing them. But that doesn't get rid of the problem. That just ignores it. If it's not a man, because it doesn't have to be a man, of course. It could be anybody. And just shadow ban the problem. It's being ignorant to what's really going on and just covering it up with just I'll just ignore that. I'll live this life in pure bliss through ignorance. A soul sold for $1. Like, you're a sellout and you've done it super cheaply. Even if not, like, it's cheap. It's no matter how much it's for, it's still cheap. Just a soul sold for money. Dollar doesn't have to just be $1. Keep the fight amongst yourself. That is pretty poignant as well. Don't come for the people who actually created all of this. They're at the top. You're their little puppets. You fight among yourselves because they're still fine. They're still totally fine. You guys can suffer. You're suffering anyway, but just carry on. between yourselves. It's that mentality of not realizing that there are worse people at play here that are creating this and holding the strings, and he gets it so right. Don't think about the squalor. Keep the fight amongst yourself. Don't think about the squalor. Again, it's basically what I've just said. The systems that impose it, or the rules that we all honour. Again, above the powers that be. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point. He's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running? He's already in the locker. Yeah, he's given up. He's careless with his actions now, clumsy motherfucker, because he doesn't care, because he's what's left for him in this world. He turned to face his fate, because fate's a bitch and none will stop her. So he knows it's going to happen, it's inevitable, and you can prolong it, but it's going to happen eventually, and he's done.
And none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous.
The way he did the tap, that was when he did the guns, wasn't it? I think, when he was playing his guitar. He's playing it angrily again. You notice how it's like very... You can feel that. You can hear that.
On his knees, but Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Jeez, that it's just so powerful. It's really powerful. I love that he's done a continuation from Jenny and Screech and Violet, and I'm looking forward to the next part, Richard's Tale, but I don't know when that's gonna be. Hopefully by the time I've published this there's more news, but there might not be, but I'm very excited to hear what happens next. Just, it's one of those thought-provoking, hopefully eye-openers for some people, or kind of like, yeah, I know, I completely understand, I think about this a lot, for a lot of us. Just, yeah. I appreciate Ren for talking about some of the subjects that people are uncomfortable to bring up, or worried what the repercussions of that might be, and for change or things to happen. Sometimes it is just sharing that, making people listen, but not everyone will, and that sucks too. But yeah, that was brilliant. I hate saying but yeah, because there's no substance to that. Anyway, I will see you for the next one. Thank you so much. I know it was a long one, but take care. See you soon, hopefully. Bye.